The B2. Last I left off, I basically got everything sanded on it, and I am in the process of basically putting down one basic base coat of flat black on here. There's a couple spots I'm not going to actually sand, if you will. I got it sanded, but if I sand anymore, I'm actually going to I hate to say it, destroy it. But I'm just going to go ahead and leave it. It's really not too noticeable, but some spots I'm just going to have to just leave as it is. I went ahead and scribed in some of the panel lines that I lost, and just basically putting on a basic base coat on her, and then I'll put another coat and basically do about three coats, and then I can be able to go in with future and do the semi-gloss, and that'll also help for putting the decals on. Canopy I got to touch up just a little bit. There's a little bit of a gap on this side right there, which I'm using tulip, and use white tulip so I can see what I'm doing, getting that filled up, and then basically paint it and then decal it, and that's basically it on the B2. It's looking sweet, all in black. The Jackson, last I left off on that, I did get the holes together. I did get it flushed, did get puttied and sanded. I'm going to have to get the detail back, which that's not a problem, but I wanted to get all the sanding done, and I also wanted to get most of the major big parts, as in the photo etch grills here, the smokestack, and some little smaller pieces, which I call small to medium pieces, to get them all on. I want to get this mounted to a base so I can actually start on the railing. If you see the railing, you get the you just get the post, which is all right through here, and then you'll have to either take thread, or I'm probably just going to use stretch sprue, really stretch it, and fish it through the eyelets. And I don't know if you can actually see it, but that's a lot. So what I'm going to do is, once I get all the major pieces on and get the sanding and everything completely finished, and it'll probably be starting next week, and then I'll start putting in the posts, which there's your guideline on the instruction sheet where each post goes. And I'll just do a couple each day until I work my way all the way around, because that's going to be a time-consuming process. However, where did I read it at? It said use a sharp pin to poke holes. Now, if you would like to try that, feel free. Probably just going to take either a drill bit, or I'm going to take the tip of a knife, and what I'll do is I'll mark off where the post will go, take the knife and actually drill it in with a knife like that, and then put the post in, super glue it, and use accelerator to get the post down. And then the fun part will be to fish all the lines through in. So that's going to be a challenge, and we'll see if we can figure it out and show everyone how I do that. But it is taking shape. Really very cool kit. The David is done. I got my plaque in, got that mounted. I sealed everything off with a flat, and I don't know if you can see all the colors I did, but I'll give everyone a little walk around. Maybe the light will show it. And the David was a very fun model. It's a unique piece. A little weathering here and there. And I think flagship models for the review sample, and Rod for the excellent base. and also A1 engraving for the person who does my plaques. Great kit. I really recommend it if you like something unique as the David, and it's just a great subject. So there you have it. I will this will be going to a couple shows for show and tell, show everyone what the kit looks like, and then I can take pictures of it today and get that off to flagshipmodels.com. And finally, my Alien SF99 hover tank. I don't really remember where I left off, but I did get the side skirts on. I did get some scribing on there. I added some kit parts to make basically an alien looking hatch, and I added some just some random model parts that I've had just lying around in a parts box, which I will show everyone. You know, some days you can buy actual kit parts off people, and I just buy random stuff. I don't even know what's in here, but there you have it. Just bombs, missiles, and this is one of many totes that I own of kit parts. Thought I'd show everyone that one. My little assistant there. And I actually ran out of primer, but the primer gray was actually kind of like hiding any seam work that I had to do or any gaps. So I took medium green and sprayed it on here, which showed a few places where I needed to fill in. And I just took some black tulip, filled in some of the gaps, seams on the vacuum form kit and around the engine things that I added here. Waiting for that to dry, and then I'm probably going to go with some browns and reds is what I plan on doing, but anything's always subject to change. I want to add a couple more parts and I will be ready to paint, and I'll add this to basically a little base like that, like my square base, wherever I laid that down. But there you go. Very fun kit, and it's basically waiting to be painted, and I'm looking forward to it, just to let creativity and imagination just run wild on the paint schemes. So that's what I'm looking forward to on my SF99. So that's what I got going on today. Hopefully I will get to paint that very, very soon. I finished up the David. I am working on the CSS Jackson, and we are painting and fine-tuning the B2. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.